Hi Aries, welcome to my channel, Project Fev. I'm Sharon, Intuitive Empath, and I'm coming to you guys to basically read and channel the energies regarding some situation that you guys are in. Okay, so obviously something's going on here because I have watched or been able to trend the views as far as the videos that I've already posted. Aries, your video has the most views, which means you guys are seeking the most, which means there's something going on that you guys cannot illuminate for yourself. Your ability to kind of solve the situation for yourself right now isn't there. There's some type of blockage. Okay, so I did a premeditative shuffle, and oh man, the information was just pouring. And I didn't go back and watch the original video that I posted of Aries, but I think it's a continuation of that. So not necessarily the Mercury retrograde Aries love relationship type of thing, okay, but definitely channeling some internal energies here, okay? And so I put out a Celtic cross spread because I already did like the pre-shuffle. And the basis of the situation right now is the 8 of Pentacles in reverse, the 9 of Pentacles in reverse, and the Knight of Pentacles in the upright. I feel like what this indicates is you guys have been working really hard at a project. I feel like this is work related, so we'll get away from the love and relationships, okay? I feel like this is work related, okay? This is a project, an endeavor. This is not going to resonate with every Aries out there, so please be kind and understand that, you know, it's a general read. But I'm trying to do as much of the collective energy for the people who are viewing and looking and seeking the most, because gosh, you guys are really just pouring through with this intense frustration. That's what I channeled in the premeditative shuffle, this intense frustration. Like you're working really hard at this, putting so much effort and energy into this. Okay, but it's codependent. There's too many people involved that you can't control the outcome of every tiny little detail. So there's almost like a propensity to micromanage the situation because you don't like how each person is performing or underperforming in the position, or they're not doing the job the way that you would like it to be done because you're the one with the vision. Okay, it's either your vision, your project, or your project manager, something is playing out like that. Okay, so the energy of frustration that was in the previous reading is intensified. Like it's over the top intensified. And really at the heart of this is you've made some financial investment into this, and now you're just starting to just like lose hope. There's a sense of disappointment in this, okay, that you've already experienced because the 5 of Cups is in the past position. So the immediate past, what just happened, what you guys just experienced is a 5 of Cups. Not a tower moment, mind you, which would indicate that the entire project has fallen apart. So the entire project hasn't fallen apart. It's just that whatever you're doing to work and make it work is overworking the project. And really, ultimately, what you're doing is overworking yourself. Okay, you're getting too much into like the little minuscule details of everything and overworking it, micromanaging, like I said. And there's an element here where perfection is really, you're intent on this perfection, or you're just OCDing the situation, or there's some type of internal issue, okay, because you've identified with this project so intensely that it's almost become your identity. It's who you are. It's not the project anymore. It's who you are, and it's how you want to, you just want to express yourself in the situation. And the message that's coming through from the cards is to just chill out. Only you can't because, like you've got so much of everything that you are invested into the success of this. Okay, and you're in the reader's fan, or cards that help illuminate and clarify some of the other cards, you have the Magician in reverse. Now, the Magician is the card of manifesting. Okay, the magician knows how to manipulate the elements in the environment and bring about the outcome that's desired. Okay, it's the doer energy, the masculine energy, and he knows how to get results. He knows how to get what he wants. He's reversed for you guys. You guys don't know how to get what you want, but you're trying everything. And there's a sense of, I don't want to say desperosity, because Aries very rarely is or becomes desperate. But there is a sense of, you're thinking about walking away. You're thinking about just giving up on certain aspects of the project, or at least cutting emotional ties with it. This is a healthy attitude. It doesn't look like it. It doesn't sound like it. It doesn't feel like it right now. But you're overly emotionally involved in the outcome of this. And it's causing you to make decisions that are hinging the success of this project, vision, and outcome to too many other people that don't share the vision. They just don't see what that's all about. That's okay, Aries. It's okay. Okay, so you guys are being brought through a cycle here. There's hope. Okay, the Star card has showed up in the Reader's Fan as well with the Seven of Pentacles. Okay, and the Seven of Pentacles is about timing. Okay, you're really trying to work really hard on this, and we get it. Your investment, you want it to pay off, and the people involved in this project, they get it. Okay, they get it. You get it, but don't get it. Okay, so they get it, and they're waiting for you to get it, but you don't get it. There's some aspect of this that you're not seeing clearly. Okay, and this is not a criticism. Nobody's calling you stupid or inadept as a result of this. Stating something clearly as fact or observational fact isn't a matter of opinion. And I think that there's some squabbling going on. Okay? And the reason why I think there's squabbling going on in this situation is because the Seven of Swords has shown up in the decision, in the outcome. You guys are taking your ball and you're going home. How about bet? Catch me outside. How about dead? Okay, and there's kind of like an attitude of that. Like, I'm taking my ball and I'm just going home. Forget it. Because the Hermit card shows up in the future position. Okay? This is inevitable and it's going to happen. You guys can try to fight it if you want to, and I think that you have to some extent. You've tried to pour your heart and soul into this project, and you really have. And it hasn't turned out. The desired outcome isn't there anyway. Take this as an opportunity to reflect. Not just on the project, but the Hermit really represents self-reflection. Okay? The Queen of Cups is reversed in the emotional concerns. Okay? And I think what it's illuminating for you is that you've lost interest in this project because the goals remain unactualized. And there are reasons for that you're not seeing. And the universe has a message for you, very clear message, if you're willing to be open to it. And I'm hoping that your desire to get a return on investment for your work and time in this project is going to soften you up a little bit, because you're trying to fight your way through this, which is a natural instinct for an Aries. But this situation takes a little bit of finesse. Okay, the Queen of Cups upright, she's the queen of finesse. She understands warmth and what it is to care in this situation. And in the desired outcome is the Two of Cups in reverse. So you're hoping that you can even detach from this situation and detach from the people in it. You're looking to detach from it, in fact. You don't want to feel anything about it anymore. You're just overwhelmed by the intense frustration that you have associated with the lack of results that you're experiencing despite your investment of energy and effort effort and money. Okay. All right. Calm down, killer. We get it. Okay. You view the project or the original idea as something that can really bring about profitability. And you're right. The cards are confirming that. Your vision is correct. The problem isn't with the vision or the project, Aries. You're not seeing in this situation what the problem is. There's a lot of yeah, but going on. Yeah, but syndrome. So when people are bringing their concerns or they're bringing their ideas to the table for consideration, I've channeled from a lot of you guys that you're doing the yeah, but thing. Yeah, but, yeah, but, yeah, but. Okay? So the message that I received here and that I interpret from the Eight of Pentacles in reverse is that generally speaking, there's a lack of the skills necessary or talents necessary to achieve this goal on your own. Okay, which is probably why there's a team kind of attitude or team environment here. So you're thinking about abandoning the project because you can't get along with the people that are on the team, basically is what it is. So you're taking your ball and you're going home. You're going to cut your losses and you're going to take the situation and you're going to walk away with whatever you can gain from it. Okay? Now, if you look at the previous Aries reading, and yes, that was focused more on a relationship, but the same general overall energy is coming through whether you apply this to career or finances, because this is the general attitude and general energies that are influencing your life right now as a result of Mercury retrograde. You are being blocked. You're being blocked. And in a relationship, it's cock blocked. Okay? And in this particular situation, even though you don't see it yet, Aries, you don't see it, because you're not looking at yourself, you're playing the blame game. And that came up here for you. You're playing the blame game of who's not getting results. And I know you guys are not going to like this particularly, but I'm not here to give you messages that you like to hear. I'm here to channel the divine. And the card next that popped up was self-esteem. Some of you guys, some of you Aries, and this may not resonate with all of you, but some of you guys are dealing with a situation where your sense of self is not healthy. Not because you're not good looking or you don't think highly of yourself or you don't have good standards, high standards. It's a little too much. You think a little too highly of yourself. Or you think too highly of what you're capable of. So you want to blame other people in the situation for not, the goal not actualizing. And in reality, it's actually you, Aries, that are lacking the talents or skills necessary to manifest, okay? To manifest this outcome, and you don't see it. So when other people are coming to you and they're saying, hey man, or hey gal, don't think of it in terms of gender. It's not gender specific, but like, hey, like this is going on and we're all feeling like, you're being a little hard or you're being a little harsh or you're being a little too, you're focusing on details or being perfectionist or, being a little too controlling or, we'd like our ideas to be acknowledged or part of the project. And it's kind of like, taking those criticisms a little to heart. And that's not necessarily what these people mean. They want to be part of the team and feel like, you're either a leader, but not necessarily a boss, if that makes sense. Part of it is though, part of it is that they lack the vision. They lack the vision because you're the visionary in the project, okay? You're the one with the vision. You're the one who understands like the long-term potential. Okay, but you know, you do have to work with these people to achieve this goal. Okay, so what is okay. Yeah, here we go. Moonology cards for you guys. Okay, this is Yasmin Boland deck, and this usually indicates that there's some type of blockage that's outside of your control. New moon eclipse. Okay, well, we're about to endeavor in a new moon, and I believe it's in Aquarius. Expect powerful change. Okay, don't necessarily project the expectation of powerful change onto everyone else in the situation, playing the yeah but game. Sometimes the powerful change needs to happen with you, and the cards are indicating with the Hermit that this is your opportunity for inner reflection and to maybe connect with a little humility. And yes, you're visionary, and yes, this is an amazing idea, and there's lots of potential here. But you haven't been able to manifest the outcome, so what are you going to do, Aries? You're going to go it alone? Going to find a new team? Going to create the same problems there that you're having here in this one? Because what I got in the premeditative shuffle is that your approach to the situation with the team is lacking in people skills, which very well may be the skill that you need to develop. You know, getting along with other people, particularly in a professional environment when you're trying to bring about forward financial momentum, it's kind of necessary. You know, self-esteem, a healthy kind of self-esteem and a healthy give and take with other people doesn't have to be falsified. You can genuinely find something about someone else to acknowledge. And they don't have to be going above and beyond to be acknowledged for what they are doing and what they are participating in, okay? They're not all pussies because they're, you know, millennials and, you know, they're the, you know, participation trophy generation. Okay, so if that's you, because that's really what I'm channeling. Like, I just channeled the energy from that. Like, I'm so tired of the participation trophy generation. Yeah, okay. But that's who's coming into the work environment. So be frustrated if you want to. But if you want to manifest and actualize some of these goals into reality, even though there's an age gap or a generation gap, there still has to be a management with people skills. Okay. I can't say that I don't share some of those same frustrations with some of the people that I have in my work environment. Okay. That sometimes that attitude of entitlement, or that sense of entitlement for very little effort, does potentially cause conflict. You know, there are ways to overcome that don't involve a warrior strategy. Okay. There are other approaches. Okay. So I'm being led to another deck here. There's another approach, and it can be just as stern, okay, just as firm, and represent your standards without being abusive, overbearing, okay? Doesn't have to be inappropriate. Can be work appropriate. Can be completely appropriate to talk to people in this particular way with people skills. Okay, solitude popped out here. Okay, so here's the card. Let me show you the card. And of course, this is confirming the Hermit because it is the card of solitude here. Okay. Once you embrace the inner divine and your own sacred solitude, the right people arrive at the right time, exactly on schedule, without forcing or chasing. So part of this is your frustration with the situation, the whole situation, the outcome, the people that are involved on the team, you know, everything that happens or has happened, and how you just want to disconnect from all of this and, you know, just reconfigure. Okay. Remember, self-esteem is not necessarily in the divine realm defined the same way that it is here in the 3D. This isn't about, you know, looking at your body and loving everything about it. Self-esteem really comes from stepping into your own gifts and understanding who you truly are in the divine, accepting your role and purpose in that, and activating yourself in it confidently, without others' validation and without other people sharing and seeing the validity of the vision. And on this card it says, I possess gifts of the soul that benefit me and others. So perhaps this period of self-reflection, even though the way it was gone about, which is, I don't know. I don't even know what that is. We're not going to go there, Aries. We'll just leave that up to you to deal with in your reflective time. You know, but I really think that you're given this opportunity by the universe to really reflect on that inner sense of purpose and that divine soul searching sense of self. And there's nothing wrong with where you're at. There's nothing wrong with evolution and growth. There's nothing wrong with accepting responsibility without accepting blame. Okay? And holding ourselves accountable without feeling guilty. You didn't know, or you didn't connect with what was happening, or you weren't aware. There was, you know, you didn't see it. Okay? You were so fixated on your goals and the ambitions that you had. There were things about this situation that you just didn't see. You missed it. You missed the mark. And that's why it didn't manifest fully. Okay? But the star card is here in the same grouping, which means there's still hope for the situation. Utilize the power of the hermit, the power of solitude. Connect with your divine self. Reconnect with your soul's purpose. Exact that vision fully. Align yourself with humility and let the universe bring you the team. Okay? I hope that resonates with some of you Aries out there and helps illuminate what some of those struggles are that you're going through. I will send light and love for every single one of you to help you through the evolution of revolution into ascension. It is not easy and it's not comfortable and it doesn't always feel good. It's not, you know, peaches and cream. And I get that. I hear you. I hear you. So click like, subscribe, leave comments below. Let me know what's going on with you guys Aries out there. Notification button so that you can get notifications of all my new uploaded content as soon as it's on there. And yeah, so thanks Aries. Thanks for watching. Cross watchers, thank you too. Cross watchers, understand please that Aries is struggling through this process, and it's a near sight or a foresight, not deliberate, okay? We can all be kind and love everyone through their struggle and through whatever situation they're going through. Light and love to all you guys. Bye. Good night.